Welcome, people, to NinjaCast, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, here on shredcast.com. Usually on Thursdays, but today we did it on Friday because it's been a really crazy week. Andy Schrock was in town, as you can see here. He's over there in the background over there somewhere. Andy Schrock was in town. Doug was in town. We did an event for autism. I also want to talk about why they didn't do the Hot Wing Challenge. I will be talking about the past few days. I've been doing little segments for this TV show in the UK, and I don't want to name it because they might not use my segments. But it was cool. I was like a stunt double for this chick, so I had to dress up like a chick and skate, and then I had to dress up like a chick and play football because in the UK, football is like some weird shit. Like soccer, I think, and out here, football is like manly, and there's not much fewer fake injuries. And then I want to talk about yesterday. I was doing ninja training here in Las Vegas, so that was a lot of fun. That was cool. That's why I canceled NinjaCast. I don't like to cancel NinjaCast, but I would cancel just about anything for ninja training. You know, I had a chance to get in there for free and jump around and climb around, and I had a lot of fun. That video got uploaded today, Friday, so you guys can check that out unless you're watching this at a later date. It was at a place called Camp Rhino. But let's start with Andy and Doug being in town. They came here, like I said, for a charity event for autistic kids, a little skate event. We did a quick demo. And then we went through the kids and, you know, helped them learn how to skate and roll and just talk about skating. Because skateboarding is one of those things that a lot of autistic kids pick up. You know, it helps them kind of focus and shit. I don't know that much about autism, so I don't want to say too much about it because I might say something dumb. But I know a lot of those kids, they get like all focused on one thing. And they get really good at it. Like I've seen a lot of like autistic kids who are artists that are like super fucking gnarly artists, but then they kind of suck at everything else. So skateboarding, scootering, action sports, rollerblading, biking. There's an after-school program here in Las Vegas that just lets them come and hang out after school, do something fun with some cool teachers. I think Frankie Decker's actually a teacher there, as well as Jericho. So that was fun. I landed some good tricks. I was having a really good day. Or at least I was landing a lot of tricks really consistently. Almost as consistent as Andy Schrock right here learning how to tail whip in 1 minute and 42 seconds. But that doesn't surprise anyone, I'm sure. So that was fun. We really wanted to do the Hot Wing Challenge. I wanted them to do it. But Andy had a good excuse. If he's going to do the Hot Wing Challenge, he would have to be in Vegas for like a week so that he would still be able to skate. Because the idea was if he did the challenge, he would either get sick and not be able to skate, or he would get sick on the plane ride home. And if you're shitting your brains out, a plane is the worst place to be. And if you're having horrible like stomach pains, walking around an airport and, you know, getting a layover somewhere, it's the worst place to have chronic stomach pains. So I understood it. On top of that, they went to sleep a lot earlier than me. I don't understand why. I could not for the life of me get these guys to party. I tried every single night and they just would not do it. Doug came out one night, but it was kind of a slow night. It was like a Tuesday or something. So there, man, Andy Schrock again. He does it again. Learns 360 and tail whip on the same day. It's ridiculous, man. This sport, the way that they do this sport, I don't understand. I was talking to you guys in the chat earlier about scootering, and I'm not gonna get on a big scooter rant today. I'm not gonna do it. But I thought to myself, maybe there's 10% of skateboarders can do a handrail. Maybe 10%. Like a real handrail, like a 9-stair rail. 10%. Give or take. Just an estimated guess. What percent of scooter riders can tail whip? I think the answer would scare you. And coming out later this week, I have a video where I tested every person at the skate park. And it was a slow day. There was only 3 scooters. I tested 3 scooter riders. Only one. Only one could tail whip. And one of the guys that could not tail whip, I said, how long have you been scootering and coming to this park? I almost don't want to give away the answer, but you know, it might motivate you guys to watch the video. He had been scootering for a month and couldn't tail whip. A month and could not tail whip. He had been at Bunker Skate Park scootering for a month with all the ramps and jumps and everything you would ever need to learn a new trick. Like, say, maybe he doesn't have the strength to do one on flat ground. Well, he can do one off a ramp, you would think. But no. They would rather spend their time just getting in everyone's way, eating sodas, sitting down, holding their scooter in their lap on a skateboarding obstacle. I don't know. I also have another video that I want to debut. I got to space these out because I don't want to put too much scooter shit on the channel because it kind of does get boring. I have another video where I roll up to the skate park. I roll over to the manual pad, a place where everyone skates. It's a high traffic area because, you know, you can do a manual before you hit the flat bar. So you can do a quick little manual. There's 2 scooter riders. Granted, there's plenty of room all around the manual pad. There's literally anywhere else besides being on the manual pad you'd be safe because there's not a lot of options. There's one spot where you're allowed to stand, but anyways, they're on the manual pad. One kid is sitting on his handlebars, like he's using his handlebars as a chair. So he's using his scooter as a chair on top of the manual pad. The other kid is just standing there staring at scooter number 1. And I feel like you guys think that I exaggerate or I make this shit up, but what are the odds that I always, every fucking week, come up with a brand new scooter video of a scooter doing nothing? Yeah, I must be making this up. I must be exaggerating. I don't know. Anyways. Me, Andy, and Doug had a good time at the event, and then we tried to go street skating. I'm trying to think of what all we did, but I'm having a hard time thinking of all of it. I spent one extra day with Doug. Where did we skate? I took Andy to a 15 stair, like a hubba, and I think he could do it. But he just wasn't feeling it that day. They were all getting pretty tired from skating the event. It was like all day. It was like an 8-hour event, and we skated all day long. Barely ever stopped skating. Good times, good times. So Doug stayed an extra day because there were some other guys here, also here for the event, some other skaters who lived in LA that Doug either knew or knew of. And the idea was Doug was either going to take a Greyhound home or he would get a ride with these guys. Well, these guys said they would take Doug home. And I don't know, it's just this weird situation where with no like warning at all, on the very last day, the guy was supposed to come back and pick up Doug at 5 and then they were going to go to LA. Well, instead he just went home at 4. And he's like halfway oh, this fucking face. He's halfway out of the city, and he texts Doug, and he's just like, hey, man, not going to make it. Sorry. And it's like, well, this guy's fucking stranded 400 miles away from his home. I don't know, that's just a fucking huge dick move. You know, it's just a big dick move, especially to do it last minute. You know, if you don't want to take the guy, just say, listen, man, I don't want to take you. Especially if you already know he has a plan B. He could take the Greyhound. He could take the Greyhound back. But instead, you're going to fucking wait until the very last fucking minute. I don't know, man. It's just weird. So, Nintendo innuendo just reminded me of this Andy Schrock, Richie Jackson beef. And I didn't even know about it. If I did, I would have asked Andy about it. So me and Andy haven't talked about it at all. But I guess I just watched it today, maybe 20 minutes ago. where Richie Jackson does an impression of Andy Schrock and some other guy sort of makes fun of YouTubers. And I didn't like it at all. Okay, number one, why would you choose Andy to be the butt of your joke when Andy only says nice things about Richie? Even when I'm on there making jokes about Richie, because I make fun of everybody. That's what I do. Even when I make fun of him, it's always Andy that jumps in and says, "No, what? You know, he's a cool guy, man. I know him. I hang out with him. He's a real cool guy, man. You just don't know him." And obviously, I'm joking when I say that shit because that's part of my character on here. But even when I'm joking, Andy still has Richie's back and always defends him, even when he doesn't have to. So for Richie to come out and, I guess what he said wasn't really that bad, but he did for sure sort of belittle Andy. And then the other guy was sort of belittling YouTubers. And then Rob Brink was belittling people that don't have a lot of Twitter followers. And it was just this weird thing where it was like, I don't know. I don't want to say that like I'm one to judge them because I do fucked up shit all day long. But I got this weird feeling where I was just like, man, you guys really think you're the shit. Like, you guys really think you're awesome because you have a lot of followers and some people don't. And one guy made fun of, he's like, yeah, man, I always laugh when a YouTube channel has 25 subscribers and they I think he specifically said when someone's like, hey, sorry, I haven't made a video in a while, guys. And he's like, haha, that's funny. There's only 25 people watching. And it's like, listen, you guys don't understand YouTube. To grow on YouTube, you have to relate to your audience. You have to speak to them. You have to be friendly with them. You have to interact with them. That's part of growing. They're doing everything correctly. You know what I mean? Not everyone can go on a show, kiss a dude for attention and dress weird, and then get their own show. And on top of that, if they do get their own show, I mean, Ride Channel has 900,000 subscribers. You're going to get views even if people don't think you're good at what you're doing. Versus a YouTuber, if you're not good at what you're doing, you don't have Ride Channel subscribers to fall back on. You just have yourself. So I don't know. It was just this weird situation. I feel like they don't appreciate the YouTube grind, I guess. But I don't know. And it would be one thing if they were joking, but it's 5 dudes sitting around drinking beer saying what's really on their minds. So it's like, fuck, dude. Come on, man. Come on. So I don't know. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It just, I can see why people would make it a bigger deal than it is, because I don't know, just very, very out of the blue, out of character. And everyone's like, Ninja, he was only joking. He was only joking. I only saw the clip, but I also heard he was reposting it on Instagram or something like that. Just obviously for the attention, you know, and that's part of it too. You kind of want attention for that shit to grow, but it's like, of all the people that Richie Jackson would make fun of all the people, or even as a joke, why would it be Andy? I mean, but I don't know. Like I said, who the fuck am I? I make fun of those guys all day long, but you guys know that's part of my character. Versus this guy. So I don't know. I thought it was weird. Maybe I'm wrong. Am I overreacting? Like, am I looking too far into this? You guys let me know. And yeah, Rob said something about like, yeah, it's funny when people say something on Twitter, but they only have, I think he said when they only have 72 followers. And it's like, well, fuck, dude. Not everyone's has a big social media job in the action sports industry. Some people are just normal 9-to-5 working 30-year-old people that don't have a big Twitter following. And they would just want to say goodnight, Twitter. I don't know. Very strange to me. But at the same time, you know, you get a bunch of people drinking beer, saying whatever. You know, if you did that shit to me, I'd probably say the even worse shit. So, I don't know. Just wanted to speak on it. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about it because it's skating news now. But I will tell you this. When I first watched it, I was just like, really? Like, Richie just did an Andy impression and that's what all the hype's about? I don't get it. That's what it's all about. I think what the other guys all started to say, it when the other guy started to say it, it sort of might have made Richie's seem a lot more like hateful. But I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the whole controversy. Maybe I'm just looking too far into it. I don't know. It'd be nice to talk to Andy about it, but when it comes to this type of shit, he doesn't really talk about it too much. It'd also be fun to talk to Richie about it. If you guys have any info, like I said, I just watched The Weekend Buzz. I didn't watch anything else. There's probably more shit about it. I don't know. So 2 days ago, we were doing this segment for some TV show in the UK where I teach these two hot UK chicks how to skate. They have their own TV show for some website, and they just travel all around the world, and they learn new shit. Like on one, they learned how to surf, and I think on one, they learned how to like drive a tractor or something. They just go around learning shit, and it's just these two chicks, and they're always bickering with each other, and they're always like competing. So the segment we did was like them coming to Las Vegas and me teaching them how to skate, like with the Black Ninja character. So I was just mad all the time. I was just like, man, you guys are fucking wasting my time. Can you just get on the board and balance? And when I tell you to turn right, fucking turn right. I was doing that kind of like that sort of personality, that character. So it was a fun time. And then after our segment, it's kind of like, hey, you guys want to compete against each other and see which one learned how to skate the best? So the two girls are going against each other. One tries to skate and she like kind of sucks. And then the other one tries to skate and it's actually me dressed up like a chick wearing a wig. And she fucking kills it. Like she skates the handrail and does a bunch of stuff, but it's actually me. So it could be a fun segment. But I don't know. They were trying to do it like real nice and professional. They had, a bunch of sound equipment and shit. Because I guess it's for TV. So I don't know. Whenever you film like shit for TV and there's like a producer involved and a director and a fucking sound guy, you're always at risk. There's two things they can do. They can either make you look really stupid, like they can make me look like anything. They could paint me as anything. I could look like a fucking child molester if they just cut certain scenes together and make me look bad. So I don't know. That's my concern, is that they're either going to cut me out completely, which would be weird because I play the skate teacher. It'd be weird if they cut me out completely, but they probably could. And I'm also worried that they're going to make me look like too much of an asshole. And then, I don't know, then I'm going to get a bunch of fucking haters from the UK on my channel talking shit. Oh, and these chicks had fucked up accents and shit too. Oh, love. I heard a lot of the word love. And they had a funny word for cigarettes too, but I forgot what it was. And it wasn't fags. I know the first thing you think when you hear funny word for cigarette is fags. It wasn't fags, it was something else. Oh, and I was trying to be funny. I tried to say this was a failed ninja joke. I was like trying to say fish and chips. And I was like, let's go get some chips and dip. And I was just like, oh fuck, like, that's totally wrong. That wasn't even close. And I don't even think that's from the UK. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm just a dumb fucking American. Whatever. Just a dumb American here. So that was fun. And then the next segment we did was them learning American football, where I had to dress up. Oh my God, people. They brought out this all-female football team from Las Vegas that I've never heard of. I forgot what they're called. They're an all-female football team. Full contact. They wear these big hockey helmets, and some of them had mouth guards. One was taping up her fingers, like wrapping her hands, like how like fighters do. And I was just like, these motherfuckers take this shit serious. And I was really scared because I was supposed to play the part where I catch a pass and then they fucking just tackle the shit out of me. And I was really scared because these girls, they were all tall. They all had long fucking arms. They were all good looking. I'll tell you this, and this is where that's a clue. I gave you a clue. They were all good looking and drove like pretty nice cars. So they may have looked scary with all their equipment, but they were all really pretty girls that drove nice cars. So then I started to do the math, and I was like, oh, they're not like super buff athletic girls. It's like a pretty girl league. It's like for TV or for a show or whatever. People probably show up to watch them run into each other. So anyways, they're all trying to tackle me, and I'm super scared. I'm really nervous. And then they all start going after me, and it's just like, oh yeah, you guys are fucking women. And I'm juking them. I'm fucking swim move, hit them with the 360. One grabbed me from behind and got the lock around me, and was trying to like drag me down. I ripped their hands apart, kept going. Their segment turned out nothing like what they wanted. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There was one part where I was like, bam, swim move, fat juke. I hit him with the, hit him with the up down, boom. And then I get past one, and then I guess there was one girl who I didn't see, and she was dressed in red. That's all I remember. There was one girl dressed in red, and she fucking took me out bad. She flattened me like a pancake. Oh, I got smashed. So, I was doing all this bragging like I was killing it, but in reality, one of them girls got me. She definitely got me, and she got me good. She flattened me like a damn pancake, but it was a fun time. It was a fun time. So, I was looking real good for a while. I was making these chicks look awful because, I don't know, man, I'm kind of athletic, and no one puts me in sports teams because I look good and drive a nice car or whatever. I'm not a pretty looking blonde. And then it makes sense now because mouth guards, man. They gotta have the mouth guards to protect all them pretty teeth. You stupid ninja. You fucking dumbass. So, yeah. It was a good time, but I definitely got flattened. And one bitch tried to hit me with the football in the head. Okay, I was running a slant route, and this bitch threw the football so fucking fast. Like it was just maybe she's just a born beast, but it was like, it went right by my head. I didn't even have time to like put my hands up. So I don't know. Anyways, a lot of you guys saw the ninja training, and somebody just wrote, David Slam wrote, it's funny how that girl was challenging Ninja's skill at Camp Rhino. He showed her. I really didn't show her because I failed half the obstacles. You know what I mean? I failed half of them, and she was totally right. She wasn't joking at all. I do think she was looking at me like, since I was making so many jokes, and I showed up there originally kind of acting like I was a cameraman. I don't think they knew that they were going to help promote me. They were really just there for the two chicks. The same two chicks who I taught how to skate, they were also doing ninja training. But I didn't get any of that on film. So after all that was done, I jumped in and filmed my own shit. So I think that's what she thought. She's like, oh, he's just a cameraman, or he's just like a production guy. He's not going to be able to do this shit. And I did really good, and I think I did way better than she thought I would do. But here's the thing. She's the owner of that place, and she sees the real ninja training guys go in there like every single day. The guys that do that shit like with one hand, that do that shit so easy. So I don't think, number one, I don't think she was impressed. Maybe a little bit. And then I was also talking shit, I was talking shit the whole time. There's a couple of cuts where you don't get to see it. But there was a lot of things where I was just like, oh, this is going to be easy as fuck. And then at the end, it's just like, oh, fuck, this is way harder than I thought. But I think I did good. It was just that first few things, man. I did the salmon ladder, like the pull-ups. And then I did the wall climb. And my fucking hands were fucked up. I could for sure do every obstacle there. But like I said in the video, I can't do every obstacle there like back to back to back. I can't do it all just like one and then the other, then the other, then the other, then the other, then the other. There's no way I can do that. But I can do every obstacle like fresh. If I showed up there tomorrow and they said pick 3 obstacles and do them, I could do 3 obstacles. Can I do all 12? Fuck no. But I do want to go back. Let me know if you guys want me to go back, or if you want me to maybe bring somebody. I'm trying to think of like fresh ideas to do at that place because I'm really into it. I had a lot of fun. And what I'd like to do is maybe, here's one idea. One of the ideas was I want to go there on one of the days when all the real ninja guys are there, the guys that make that shit look super easy, and I want to have them like coach me through it. So I think that'd be fun to watch maybe next month. And another one I thought might be funny is to bring other skaters there, because you guys know, like, I'm kind of into fitness. You know, I do pull-ups and, you know, lift weights and shit like that here and there. So I kind of want to see me being like kind of like into strength training versus just a regular skater who's only a skater, like maybe Jericho. I would say Tex, but Tex is kind of a big guy. Like Jericho or Tex, and bring them and see how they do. I think that'd be fun. So those are the two ideas I had. If you guys have any better ideas or cooler ideas, let me know, 'cause I think it'd be fun. It would have been cool if I could have timed it right to do it with Andy and Doug. Especially because Doug was there when I did it in Texas. Doug tried a lot of the shit we did in Texas. Not all of it, but a handful of it. Anyways, so that was the weekend. The ninja training was fun. Let's jump into the chat. Maybe answer some questions because I'm all out of topics. Somebody came by today to paint my bumper. They took my bumper, my replacement bumper, to go paint it. Got a fucking killer deal on it, so I'm really happy. Stone Cold Steve 64 said, "What? Bring scooter kids to the ninja place? What?" Man, ooh, that'd be funny if I don't know any scooter kids, but bringing a scooter kid to the ninja place would be fucking hilarious. It would be hilarious. Dustin SS says, "How are the new boards selling?" The new boards are selling good. I was thinking about maybe doing a video to show you guys how many I have, because I have some in my house, and then I have another that are ducked off that I'm gonna try to sell in local shops, especially the Las Vegas design. So maybe we'll I gotta get that done maybe tomorrow or something. Sometime soon. So yeah, I gotta definitely do that. Just to show you guys how many I have, because a lot of people are like, I think a lot of people think like, oh, I don't need to buy one today because they'll be there tomorrow. And it's like, they sell pretty fast. You know, I sent out 2 boxes today, and then after I went to the post office, I got another order. And you guys think I don't have, I can't order, I can't order, you know, 500 decks like Andy Schrock, you know. So when I order decks, I order them. You know, I wait till I get low, and then I reorder. So if you guys think like, oh shit, there's just gonna always be ninja decks available, I don't know, man. I recommend you guys buy one now. Even if you don't need one now, buy it now so you have it as a backup for when your current board breaks. On top of that, once you skate a cake muscle deck, you're gonna be sold. You know, once you feel it, you're gonna be fucking sold. Promise. Hard flip back lip. You know what? You guys keep challenging me to hard flip back lip, and I am healthy right now. I'm going to write myself a note. Hard flip back lip. What's today? If I don't party too hard tonight, I will be trying hard flip back lip tomorrow, especially for you guys. Are you thinking of making it a series with your POV GoPro videos? Yeah, and it's not for the reasons that you think. The POV GoPro videos are the easiest videos to make ever. I just put a GoPro on my head and skate and talk. Easiest shit ever. I don't need to try an extra hard trick. I don't need to, you know, worry if the camera guy is filming. I don't need to worry if the shit is filmed good. I don't need to worry about like if it's too windy or if we got to get the right shot for the shadow, or to make sure that the sun is facing the right way, or for the filmer to change positions each time I do a trick. Nah. All I do is put that fucking shit on my head and skate, and it's easy. Even when I fall, you know, I'll make a joke or something. That's easy. GoPro videos are dope. So, I don't know. I think it's more fun for me when I do the GoPro videos of other people. But I'm down for whatever. If you guys want to see more GoPro videos of me, I'll do as many as you want. The only thing is, I feel like they get repetitive. Like you're just looking down. You're just looking down at somebody just screenshotted one of my Snapchats. You're just looking down at the skateboard. I mean, you know what that looks like. What the fuck? I don't know. So that's my thoughts on that. Any sponsor tapes lately? Yeah, I've been getting an ungodly amount of horrible sponsor tapes. Just really bad sponsor tapes. And I got into like this little conversation with this kid who, number one, he was not that good at skating. So usually if I get a horrible sponsor tape and I know the kid's being genuine, I'll send him Mike's sponsor tape and be like, hey, this guy's on the team. Do you think you can hang with this guy? So I was having a conversation with this dude, and he's just like, yeah, dude, I can easily hang with him. And I'm just like, bro, you didn't even do a flip trick. you didn't even skate stairs. All you did was skate a box, and you think you're as good as Mike? Dude, you're crazy. And, he didn't have any ability to market himself. He didn't have any skills, and he just kept telling me that, he was going to help make my company big. And then I asked him, like, okay, well, now that you've sent me the sponsor tape, you don't even have a cake muscle board in there. Is it in the mail or something? And he's like, oh, I've never skated one. You should give me one. And he's like, I should give you one? So you're willing to promote something and you don't even know if it's good? No one wants a rider like that. No one wants a rider that will blindly advertise anything. No one wants that. No one wants that. Why would you want a rider with no integrity? I don't know. I just don't get it. But yeah, got the sponsor tape to me. I watched them. I watch them every day, and they just seem to get worse and worse. So, I don't know. We're going for it. Nice back heel. When will I get in the studio again? I don't know. I have this equipment right here, but something's wrong with it, and I don't have no time to figure it out. So, anyways. POV trick tips. We could do that, I guess, if you guys really want it. When I do a trick tip, I try to make it at least sort of helpful. And if it's all POV, it's all done in POV from one angle. I feel like you don't get a chance to see everything. You know what I mean? You don't get a chance to see all the breakdowns. Because when I do the trick tips, I try to show it from every angle and shit like that. I don't know. Presley says, Ninja, I would like to know, what are you exactly looking for in a sponsor tape? Nothing. There's nothing I'm exactly looking for. That's one of the things about sponsor tapes. It's up to you. It's up to you to be fucking... You decide that shit, not me. If I told you guys, oh, I want you guys to skate a 9-stair rail, be good at tray flips, be good at switch heels, and switch nose manual fakie flips, and be good at backtails and tranny. Then I would get a bunch of tapes of only those tricks, and I would have a non-diverse team. Right? That's why there's no answer to what exactly are you looking for. That's why. Am I working on any other new boards from Pussy Juice 760? No. Not yet. I will... I'm always open for you guys to submit your designs via Facebook. Okay, here's my biggest pet peeve is when people ask me how they can do something. Like, how can I send you a sponsor tape? Well, I don't know. It's 2015. There must be a way. There must be some fucking way to do it. And they're like, how can I send you a design idea? I don't know. We're going to have to invent some new machine that could somehow do it. So just fucking send them over Facebook. And if I like it, I'll fucking tell you. And if I don't like it, I'll tell you that it's awful. Because 99% of everything you guys do for me is awful. Even when I ask you for a fucking link to a Richie Jackson video, I get the wrong one. Anyway. So, that's my thing. What was I answering? I totally forgot what I was answering. Yeah, you guys can send me whatever you want. I read all the Facebook messages. unless they go to spam. Have you thought about making a 4th full-length video? I've never made any full-length videos, so no. I'm not even thinking about making a 1st one, or a 2nd one, or a 3rd one. Am I working on a street part? No, I'm not. I rarely skate street. Mainly just because I don't have a consistent filmer. I was thinking about maybe trying to get into some street shit with Richie because, you know, Richie's down to film a lot of the time. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. I feel good with my skating right now. Like I'm on the ball. I can skate street. I just fucking don't. Hey Ninja, when we get ads, it said it directly supports your show. Is that true? I guess, man. I put something on Facebook the other day. I got paid for the month, my Ustream payment, and it was like $7 or $8. It comes down to like $2 per show. $2 because I usually spend about 2 hours on here anyways. So the actual live show, yeah, it's about $1 a show. And then you guys are always like, oh, Ninja makes all this fucking money. He does this just for the money. I don't do this show for the money because I make fucking next to nothing off this. I do it because I like interacting with you guys. You know what I do for the money is the fucking idiotic scooter videos. That's what I do for the money. Because those are the things that get views. For whatever reason, these retarded scooter kids support my channel more than you guys do. They're the ones sharing videos. They watch a video they don't like, and they're like, oh, shit, I need to show my friends and show them how much of a dick this guy is. You guys watch a video that you like and don't even share it. Like, fuck, dude. That's why these scooter videos are going to continue. It's like free money. Every time I get on a scooter, I don't hear, like, the clanking of the wheels. All I hear is cha-ching, cha-ching. Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm only half joking because that shit is kind of serious. I looked at my top 10 videos today. 7 are scooter videos. 7 of them are scooter videos. That's wild. Anyways. Pussy Juice 760. Day in the life. We do like the night in the life videos, which is just me getting drunk. So that's fun. But nah, day in the life would just be boring. You know, I wake up at noon. I don't know, man. It's just kind of a boring kind of thing. Frank Gerber's nose. That's a funny one. That's a really good username. Shout out to Frank Gerber's nose or whoever's using that name. That's genius. Yeah, day in the life. I don't know. They're not that interesting. I mean, what would you guys want to see? You know, the night in the lives is where you get like the funny shit. I just saw something I wanted to answer. Let me scroll up here for a second. Oh, ever thought of trying Twitch? I would love to do Twitch, and I've actually been putting a lot of thought into it because I think I have everything necessary to live stream Super Nintendo games. The way that my little area is set up, I don't think I can stream PS3 games. Because I would love to stream Call of Duty. I would love to just stream Call of Duty because I get mad as fuck. And a lot of you guys know this because a lot of you guys play with me on on my team and shit. And I lose my fucking mind. There's a guy that comes on here and watches NinjaCast sometimes. His name is Can't Be Stopped. I play with him a lot on Call of Duty. But I think you guys would also enjoy me playing Super Nintendo because I was around in that time period. I played it a lot. So there's a lot of games. We used to have this crazy shit called Blockbuster before all of your guys' times. Where you could go and rent a game, and every single weekend I would rent a new game. So that was fun. Anyways. I want to see you drink a beer, then skate, then drink and skate, and so on. Just watch my barbecue video. It's exactly how it went. Check it out. Let's answer a few more questions, and then I'm going to call it a day because I think Ride Dog's coming over, and I got to eat. I'm trying to do this thing called fasted training, but fuck, I just can't do it. You're supposed to wake up in the morning, not eat, train, and then eat huge. And it's just like, fuck, dude. Number one, first thing I want to do in the morning is eat, especially if I'm hungover. I don't know. Yeah, everybody's saying Blockbuster was the shit. Hell yeah. Yes, that was the thing, man. Every weekend I would have a new game. So it's like I've had a lot of experience with these games. So I could probably bang out some games that you guys have never heard of. And I'm not saying I'll be good at them, but I think there's a lot of games I've played that you guys have never heard of. I think I'll be in Ohio in a few weeks. So if anyone's doing... What the fuck is this? What the fuck am I doing? It's Inception. If you guys... What the fuck was I saying? God, I hate when that shit happens. Have I ever kickflip, lip slid a handrail? No. I've only kickflip front board, kickflip backboard. Never kickflip, lip slide. Although... Oh, that's what I was talking about, Ohio. If you guys are going to the Ohio meetup, and I don't have any of the information, you got to talk to Andy Schrock. I don't know any of the fucking details, but there is going to be one. If you guys are going to that, come hang out. I'd love to hang out with you guys. And I am going to be skating shred quarters, and I want to kickflip back lip that rail. I really want to kickflip back lip that rail. All right. A few more questions, and then we'll call it a day. Look at this guy, man. I took a photo of him, like, doing a trick in these goofy pants. These goofy fucking shorts. Look at this biker. Gets in the way when you're not even in the skate park. When are the new Ninja Oldies coming out? I don't know. I always forget about them. I definitely got them. I just totally forgot. So maybe I'll make a note of that. Ninja Oldies. Don't forget. Don't forget. Ninja Oldies. Yeah. So, that'll be cool. Anyways, one more question and let's get the fuck out of here. What's my favorite skate park? I don't know. I like Chino Park in Ayala, California, but I also like this skate park right here, Bunker, because I like it. All right, one more good question that I can actually get into. Sink my chompers into, baby. What weird notes do I have on my desk? I only have 2 right now. Hard flip back lip. Don't forget Ninja Oldies. Ooh, and I have a tax meeting. Tax meeting. My taxes are going to be so fucked. I'm really not looking forward to that at all. Well, Love Blacken comes up with the best question of the day. What shoes do I skate? I skate S. Excels. Yeah, who would have ever thought? Oh, backflip on a scooter. That shit's coming. It's got to be coming because it's summertime, and I'm definitely going to plan a trip out to Woodward. And I would like to talk to Andy about that. It would be really fun to get Andy out there. That'd be fun. Oh. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. I will hang out in the chat and talk to you guys. But as far as the show, we're going to call it a day. I feel like it was a good show. Things went well. Nice flow. No retarded questions. Best thing I ever did was block the anonymous users from coming in here. You know, you used to be able to come here and just your name would just be guest or something like that. Nope, no more. You got to sign up. You got to answer for your fucking sins. You little bitches. Anyways, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, of course, don't forget to subscribe. Hey, right? I don't know why the fuck you'd be watching this if you're not already subscribed. And please share videos that you like. These videos can be kind of boring for new users, but, you know, we put out cool videos all the time. A week ago, we put how to front blunt. You and your friends probably don't know how to front blunt, so why not share that video with your friends? You selfish fucking assholes. Anyways, I will see you guys next week. And I want to remind you guys that I do have an Instagram that I use probably every single day. So check that out, Black Ninja LV. Is it saying LV? Because sometimes it mirrors this shit. On my screen, I'm mirrored. Like, this doesn't say beer. It says GNIDD. I don't know. On your screen, it's straight, but on mine, it's... I don't fucking know anymore. Anyways, guys, hope you had a good time. I will see you next time. Kuna Matata. Bitches.